What's going on, guys? Welcome to the BK Show. This is a Sunday episode, as you know, and these Sunday shorter episodes are usually clips of Q&As from me and Leighton. But this one's very different because here we are on the heels of episode 52. For an entire 12 months, we've been doing the Bedros Keuilian Show. And so what we wanted to do with this Sunday episode, instead of giving you a Q&A, we want to share some hilarity, some hijinks, and some bloopers that take place behind the scenes here in studio with Leighton and Ed and Lauren and Andrew. We've got the whole team here. And listen, when we're filming, not every show is a perfect show. Sometimes I have these weird little moments where I go down a rabbit hole and I rant about things that had nothing to do with that episode. Sometimes I end up saying stuff that don't end up making it in that episode because it gets edited out so that we can create very concise content for you. But what Ed and the team have done is they've put together a little blooper reel that I think you're going to enjoy. So take a look. Here it goes.
Welcome to the Bedros Keuilian Show.
Ed, you like that light, bro? Fucking A, man. Especially when I'm looking at that camera, I could see it kind of hanging over me like this. I was like, this is not good. Let me know. Testes. 1, 2, 3. Testes. 1, 2. Lance Armstrong. Hey, what's happening, friends? Welcome to another episode of the Bedros Keuilian Show. I'm Bedros Keuilian, and today we're going to... Did you say something, Ed?
Let's get this mother crawl!
I'm sorry. I thought you said something. I apologize. I swear I thought you said something, bro. I thought I heard wait. I was like, oh, this motherfucker. Hey, Ed, do you know how many different fluids the human body has? I'm going to tell you. You think about snot, you think about spit, you think about semen, you think about sweat, you think about like oils coming out of glands. Like when I think about what the human body secretes, we're pretty fucking nasty. We really like discharge a lot of stuff. When you think about what a human is, we discharge a lot of stuff. Fluids, oils, we're like a fucking broken down jalopy that's just always like leaking shit. Yes. Oh,
I'm gonna go. I know. I know. Like, it's your show.
But like anything on social media, there's a lot of shit. Like you see these chicks that have perfect booty and a perfect face, and you realize they're using some fucking Snapchat filter when you meet them in person because they look like they hit every fucking branch on the ugly tree. What do you say about that, Ed? You're like, B, who the fuck you talking to right now? That smells delicious, bro.
Hey, it's Bed Bath & Beyond, you know?
I say that in the most non-gay way.
Got him!
Like, I don't give a fuck if you're a dude and you like to gargle balls. Fly your fucking freak flag, bro. Just don't go sharing that at my kid's school.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
The running joke, whenever I'm at an event with Craig Ballantyne, and I know Craig's in the audience, and I go, and that's where I met Craig. And everyone gets a good laugh out of it. But I did not meet Craig at a gay nightclub. I met him at a different gay nightclub. The lady at the juice bar, this awesome Korean lady at the juice bar would let me use her fridge. So I had cans of tuna fish and hard-boiled eggs and all this stuff. I couldn't afford a lot of food. So if you get the shitty cans of store brand tuna fish and you get the Diet Coke, like the off-brand diet sodas, and you have the nice Korean lady that runs the juice bar at LA Fitness, I don't know, I think she might have had the hots on me. So she would blend a can of Diet Coke, ice, and 2 cans of tuna in a blender. Smelled awful. Like front lobby of LA Fitness smelled for like a whole hour of just rancid tuna. But now I had caffeine and about 40 grams of protein for under $1, right? Because those cans of tuna fish, I think, were like 60 cents each. That was my protein drink for those 3 months when I was homeless. True story. There I was in Las Vegas several years ago, and I was running a coaching program, a mastermind program, and during one of the breaks, I went to the restroom. I'm scrolling through my iPhone, and I'm taking a piss at the urinal. 8-10 seconds into the piss, I realize I'm feeling something really warm on my right leg and then on my foot. And I stopped looking at my phone, and I looked down, and my urine stream had split. You know when you sometimes have the split urine stream? So one was going in the urinal, the other one was just kind of sprinkling across my barbell jeans. So I was like, fuck, I got piss all over myself. So new rule that I have is to see who texted me, but I never go through scrolling until I know I have a steady stream of urine going into the urinal. Man up. Let me explain something to you. If it flies or floats, rent it. Now, you've heard the real saying, which is if it flies, floats, or fucks, rent it. I don't necessarily agree with the fucking part. I'm not down to fuck a hooker. I'm not down to fuck a prostitute. I don't judge what you guys do. It's easier to go and pay $9 a month to that OnlyFans account, jack off into my old gym socks, eat another bag of Cheetos, and start playing video games. You could do that and just keep going deeper into hopelessness and despair. Stop taking pride in your pasty, gelatinous body that's shaped like a fucking pear. And you just slap their fucking gelatinous little titties and go, look at this. I could fucking milk you, bro. I could milk your little titties. Eat that fucking ding dong. And then chase it down with a Twinkie. So I'm gonna go to the gym and build some fucking pecs while you go and drink booze and pump out estrogen. Sick motherfucker. Dropping your pants with your fucking iPhone in your fucking hand, jerking off to some stupid pornography and then feeling the guilt because those Crocs are designed to be fat foot friendly because they don't even collapse anymore. They just stay open so you can slide your feet in. You don't need laces. Why would you have to bend down and tie your laces? If you're fat, they made Crocs so that you can slide your feet in.
Does he look like a bitch?
But I'm talking about the people who are wearing Crocs because they don't want to wear shoes that are laced up. They don't want to bend over and actually hold their shoe open and slide their foot in because they don't have the capacity anymore to bend over and tie their shoes. They have to hold their breath when they're tying their shoes. When they sit back up from tying their shoes, their eyes are all bloodshot like they just did some heroin. You should not have to be in that condition for tying your shoes and therefore have to resort to wearing these wide open Crocs and putting your sweaty, fat platypus feet in it. At best, you're going to attract a 4, and it's going to be like a fucking Mississippi 4. I'm not even talking about California 4. California 4, just so you know on the scale, is a 7 in Mississippi. Like a fucking Mississippi 4 in California is a -2. And I don't want that for you, man. You don't need a toothless chick who's dependent on you. I just walk around smiling with a half-cocked smile on my face. Like I realize that is the best way to disarm people is to have this half-cocked smile on my face. Not half-cocked meaning like a small cock, Ed. I mean half-cocked like a halfway smile, just for clarity. Because around here, we only carry big cocks. No compromise. Your cuppeth overfloweth, as says the Jesus. I don't know if that was Jesus' statement or not, but whatever it is, it sounds very religious and holy, so I'm going to say it. Ed, have I told you this story before? Bro, this is going to blow you away. Jungle Cruise, Ed. I'm going to get on the fucking Jungle Cruise and want to see the hippos doing that thing, right? But I got it shut down, bro, because they got 2 divers digging out fucking pots and pans. They got headlights on. It was a ridiculous thing. Finally, they brought a crane to get the boat back on track. And this was by about 4 or 5 p.m., right when my shift was ending. And I was like, man, that really sucks. Whoever did that is a fucking asshole. Before I shoot the BK show, a couple episodes of the BK show here, I should snort some cocaine. Jokingly.
It gives me way.
By the way, if you have kids in the car, right now would be a good time to probably censor. I am not a fucking cokehead. I'm here to tell you, I did try cocaine once. The one time I tried cocaine, it fucked me up so bad that I'll never do it again. And you've probably heard this name before, Michael Botticelli. Michael was having this party, him and his roommate, Dave Awawi, were having a little party and they invited me, the introvert. And being an introvert, I'm thinking like, all right, I'm going to go there and I'm going to hobnob and I'm going to network with people and I'm going to socialize. And I get there and my asshole's puckered and I'm like, fuck, man, I don't want to be here. And some people back in the corner there were snorting something. And I was like, what are they doing? They saw me watching and they're like, hey, do you want to take a little toot of cocaine? Liven it up a bit. I was like, fuck it. Let's give it a shot. And like anything I do, I just took such a massive snort that the fucking thing shot down my sinuses, down to my throat. And I don't know if you all know this about cocaine, but apparently it numbs anything that it touches. And so it started to numb my throat. And I started having this feeling like I can't breathe, like my throat is closing up and I started panicking. And so I fucked up everybody's party experience because I'm like, y'all got to call 911, get the ambulance here. And my throat is closing up. I can't breathe. And it was either Dave Awawi or Michelangelo Botticelli. It's like, hey, bro, relax. That's just the coke. Your throat is fine, but the fucking throat is just numb. So it feels like it's closing up, but it's not. And after whatever, I don't know, 40 minutes or so, it went away. But having said that, brother, I'm high on life and I will never do cocaine again. Also, like if I were to go forward, should I go forward and over? It's a dangerous situation, Ed. So there I was, man. The dumbbells, thankfully I didn't hit the main situation, but I did pinch the skin on the top, Ed. And in that moment, all you want to do, all you men, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like when any kind of like, if you get that bad boy stuck in your zipper because you like to free ball and go commando and not wear underwear, Ed's laughing up a storm back there. You get that thing stuck in the zipper. Well, you go up, you get it stuck in the zipper. You got to go back down over it, right? To free the fucking thing, to free Willie. Well, what ends up happening here is I fucking whack it so hard with 27-pound dumbbells. I immediately feel like I was struck by the lightning bolt of Zeus. And I drop the dumbbells and I try and maintain composure because I'm Bedros Keuilian at a public gym and I've said hi to people and shaken hands. We've taken some selfies and such. And now I can feel my junk throbbing. I'm confident that any minute now, you're going to see blood running down my shorts, down my legs, because I know I just busted skin. So I grab my gym bag. I'm comfortably but urgently walking to the locker room. I go into the stall, I gather myself, and I pull my pants away from my body, my shorts away from my body, and holy fuck, this thing looks like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, man. It's like all like blue and swollen immediately, Ed. Like it was like bleeding from both ends where the dumbbells hit, right? And there was like, bro, there was skin, like a piece of skin flopped off. And I didn't know what to do with it. Like, do I put it back on? Like someone's toupee, right? Like, do you put the toupee back on, or do you fucking cut it off? I didn't know what to do, man. And so thankfully the body is resilient. Over the next week and a half or so, it healed. I do have a scar on me now, and I can definitely say it's a battle scar. But after 30 years of working out in the gym, man, I've had all types of muscle injuries. I've never had a cock injury until now, and I blame my torn tricep for it. See, you talk about getting jacked and making money, and all those people, all those fools who leave comments that go, yeah, man, you don't have to work out. Working out, it's not for everybody, blah, blah, blah. And see, now Bedros got hurt. He damaged his junk in the gym. That's proof that you shouldn't be working out. Hate. Needless to say, the next day I was in the gym working out again. So, but for about a week and a half, I had a damaged tricep and a damaged junk. And let me tell you, that did not look well. Black and blue and scabs. And man, if there was like, it was like I don't know if there's an STD that makes something look that bad, but that was it. Like if there's an STD that makes something look that bad, that was it. But it was 2 fucking dumbbells whacking my shit. Bro, I could tape it to my junk. Now that it's healed, I could tape it to my junk. Like, just think about it. Just think about it. If you change your mind, right. The little flappy skin right there, we'll just tape it to that. It'll be fine. For the record, nothing's flapping around. Everything's fine, guys. Like, I don't want you to think I have some like handicapped cock, as we like to be called, not bus boys. The busman, even though my pay stub said bus boy. I bet now in the, what are we, 2023? Nowadays, I'm sure they've changed that to bus person. Because you might be gender neutral fluid, and if you've transitioned into a transvestite and came back around as a lesbian, gay, homosexual who's heterosexually straight, then Ed, at that point you would be a bus person. Do you understand that, right?
What?
So understand that your paycheck stub at the bottom, right before they show where they take out your taxes, would say bus person. And with that in mind, let's keep going with busmen, because that was my generation, motherfucker. So after an entire 12 months of the BK show, this has become the culmination of what my show's about.
It's a thing now.
Yeah, dudes that you can milk with Cheeto dust in their belly button, and you can't even. You can tell he's naked, but there's no penis because it's inverted. It's gone inward. Wrong number. No comprendo, motherfucker. Fuck your sports team. Fuck your politics. Fuck the drama and the gossip that you like to stir up, get all worked up about, and fuck your low frequency bullshit. I want to thank all of you across the Spotify platform, iTunes, Facebook. Man, you guys are just, did I just say Facebook? Yeah. I said, I brought back the 80s. I said Facebook. Ed sets up the Instagram reels where it's like, I dropped a nugget and then it goes, poof, the BK logo, right? So that's how this should end.